Hey, it's the homie Fast Coop, and I'm gonna welcome y'all to the crib, man. Listen, we gonna get straight to the news, man. That boy YFN Lucci is home. They saying Tupac is back. The realest, you feel me? YFN Lucci, you know, fresh up out that 4-year bid, you feel me? Jumped up in them Maybachs, Rolls Royces, you feel me? Seen all his kids, took the best picture of 2025 already, stepping on it already. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Thug, listen. You can take some notes, you feel me? Let me tell you guys the reason why YFN Lucci has always been the better artist, but will be the even greater artist as of today. In terms of right now, Pain is definitely attractive in terms of the audiences out there. They want to listen to someone who knows about the struggle because America is struggling. The world is struggling, all right? So that's one, all right? Lucci, he knows how to tap into that, you know, that energy and that format better than Thug. Thug, he can do it, but not as much. You see what I'm saying? Another thing is a lot of Young Thug's fans was younger, and, you know, now they're getting older, so their minds change. You feel me? And a lot of Thug's melodies and stuff like that attract the youth, but you gotta understand that youth is now getting older. You dig what I'm saying? So when you was 15, you now 20. When you was 20, you now 25. Your thinking pattern's a lot different. You dig what I'm trying to say? Another reason, Young Thug is more mainstream, okay? Young Thug has more access to the mainstream, and a lot of those mainstream artists was picking Young Thug over Lucci. You feel what I'm trying to say? But Lucci is more street. His fan base is a real core fan base. It's real locked in, you feel me? Like, I don't think people understand he makes real passionate, you know, music. And not only that, he just did this 4-year bid and he went through some real things, you feel me? So him, you know, having his life attempted on while in there on camera and being able to survive that, you feel me? That's a different level. That's a different level. And on top, we're gonna get into that. But anyway, what I'm saying is a lot of the fans is older and they want better content. If you listen to Lil Baby had just put out that same stuff from back in the gap that we was listening to in the 2019s, 2018s, when you're just talking about getting money, driving nice cars with the melody. That's not gonna cut it. You feel me? We want substance now. Excuse me. So we gotta understand that is what's on the demand right now. So that's another reason. Another thing is Lucci's relationships in the music industry is real. You feel me? Lucci was doing stuff with a lot of artists that, you know, may have not gotten opportunities to do records with big artists like him. You feel me? Especially at the time. So Lucci was doing some deals or whatever he did, and a lot of that stuff from 5, 6, 7 years ago is gonna help these artists out even more. You feel me? Because they're attached to Lucci. So a lot of those artists are even bigger now. They got bigger platforms like Jim Jones. You dig what I'm trying to say? Cool. Now moving forward from there, we got Donald Trump in office. You feel me? It's moving away from, you know, what was really going on with the LGBTQ agenda. That's still cracking, but we kind of bringing back that, you know, that manly man in America. You dig what I'm trying to say? And if you look at how Lucci dresses, presents himself, aside from the nose piercing, you feel me? He walking, talking. You know what I'm saying? Thug, you be throwing on dresses and stuff like that. Hey, I ain't mad at you, but right now, that's not what we looking for. You feel me? That's not what the country is looking for. That's not what the culture is looking for. You feel me? Now we have the performance of YFN incarcerated and the performance of YSL incarcerated. Now, with these two different scenarios and situations, they do vary, but they're very similar because, you know, they were into it with each other. Now, YSL was doing a lot of this. YSL Woody, a couple other members, you feel me? They even had Yacht Gotti in there, but he ain't tell, but it kind of looked like that. And then you got Gunna, you feel me? So there was a lot of situations, even though Gunna ain't really tell, you see what I'm saying? It still looked funny. You still got the snitch word lingering around YSL. You see what I'm saying? YFN, there's no accusations to tell him. You feel me? How your ops keep it more realer than your homies. This is why I be saying, you know, what are we really doing out here? You feel me? Like, Thug, you gotta respect YFN Lucci more than your homies. You did what I'm trying to say? He kept them more solid. Them boys would have gave him real light sentence if he told on you. But he, you know, he swallowed it, no diddy, did what he had to do, and he got up out of there. And now he's out here in your face. Won, okay? Now, he won that. YSL may have won the battle, but YFN won the war. Now, moving forward. your restrictions, Young Thug, is way harsher than YFN Lucci's. You feel me? Your restrictions is way harder. YFN Lucci is not a blood. He's not none of that. Might be a little affiliated, you feel me? But he's not an actual gang member. You dig what I'm saying? Young Thug is a confirmed sex, money, murder, blood. You dig what I'm saying? And he was running around with rolling 60s as well. So you more so look like you have a lot of power in different communities. Even though that you don't rock with Gunna the way you used to, a lot of the 60s still respect you because you run with Lil Baby. You dig what I'm saying? Now, even on top of all of that, you pick Lil Baby over Gunna. And that's where you went wrong. You feel me? Because Gunna's running a marathon without you. You see what I'm saying? Like, Thug, you kind of need Gunna. You feel me? That's the peanut butter and the jelly combo. You feel me? Like, yeah, they good solo, but they just not as good individually as they are together. You dig what I'm trying to say? And then what else? Lucci, you feel me? Was doing records with Dolph. You feel me? Like, it's just little stuff. Like, Thug did a record with Dolph back in the day, but PRE is gonna more so pick YFN over YSL. You see what I'm saying? Like, PRE, that's just what it is. And PRE won a war in Memphis. You dig what I'm trying to say? And, you know, yeah, man, the streets is behind YFN Lucci. That's how I can conclude this and kind of like lap it all together. Y'all get what I'm saying? So right now is the time. And then, Thug, you kind of just, as soon as you got out, you got into the situation, you online with Devin Haney's girl. They got you looking like, you know, doing Mariah the Scientist dirty. You see what I'm saying?
Bluetooth pairing.
Like, you ain't have to really deal with that with Lucci. Lucci came home and went straight to his kids. You feel me? He in the house with his family.
Bluetooth connected.
You see what I'm trying to say? So it's just a little different. You feel me? And it's not a little different. It's a lot different. You feel me? He's being more active on social media. It's just looking more like a family man, looking more like a father. Like, we noticed these things. You feel me? So I'm going to say this, man. YFN Lucci won the war. You feel me? And then on top of that, when it came to the, you know, the actual warfare, YFN Lucci was in the field. Thug was calling the plays. YFN Lucci was in the cars. You feel me? Even when he did that show, when they say he allegedly he was letting it off on stage. Y'all remember that? You feel me? He was shooting in the crowd. You see what I'm saying? Like, we can't take these things away. We don't really have situations where Thug is the person involved. You see what I'm saying? It's alleged that he was on a situation with Nut, but we don't know that. You feel me? He could just claim that. You feel me? Because he got the rental, he could say he did that. You know what I'm saying? That's true, but that don't mean he was in the car. Lucci was in the car when it was going down. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, full circle, bring it back to being incarcerated. He was in there fighting. You feel me? Thug, you was up in there, nigga, with your feet up. You see what I'm saying? They probably had you segregated, not in a, you know, population. You feel me? Like, they probably had you high profile. Lucci wasn't getting that. Lucci was in there. See what I'm saying? Lucci was in the belly of the beast. You feel me? So, man, that's what it is, man. Welcome home, YFN Lucci. Saying Tupac's back. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Real Dawn. Lucci, keep doing what you doing, you feel me? Let me know what y'all think. Do YFN Lucci got it, or do y'all think y'all can defend Young Thug on this? Keep it real. The Crib.